asked Jesus a question. Jesus, the one being all-knowing, amen, said, now, you didn't come looking for me, amen, because you saw the miracles. You didn't come seeking after me because, amen, that I'm able to heal. Amen, you came seeking after me because just on yesterday, amen, a whole lot of you was hungry. Amen, and I took 2 little fish and 5 loaves of bread. Amen, and when I gave thanks unto my Father, amen, and they began to, my disciples began to pass the food out. All of you were filled. Amen, you know the story, how they took up 12 baskets full. After everybody had been filled, the 5,000 men beside the women and the children. Amen, amen, amen. So they sought Jesus. He said, now you don't seek after me because of the miracles, but you seek after me for your belly's sake. Amen. Today, as it was then, many seek after Jesus with wrong intentions and motives. Yeah. Many seek after Jesus with wrong intentions and motives. Amen. This is, in this case, amen, this is the case of too many who make a profession of religion. Their view being their own worldly advantages and not the spiritual and everlasting good of their souls. Let me say that again. Amen. Many are seeking Jesus because of their own worldly advantages, not for the good of their soul. Amen. And let me bring it on to life even now. Even many in here seek Jesus for your own worldly advantage. Amen. I'm preaching in a minute. Here. For Mark, amen, chapter 8, verse 36 states, for what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his soul? Amen. Many of you, amen, seek after Jesus because you want wealth. Many of you seek after Jesus because you want fame. Amen. But my question to you this morning is, why do you seek after Jesus? Well, amen. Many, amen, should say, well, why, Pastor, should we seek Jesus anyway? Why is it, amen, that we should seek after the one they call the Lord of Lords and the King of Kings? Well, I'm glad you asked me, amen. The first reason, amen, you should seek after him is because he created you. He created you. Amen. John 1:1, amen, through verse 3 says, amen, in the beginning was the Word. And the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The same was in the beginning with God. Amen, amen. And it says, amen, all things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. You know the story in Genesis chapter 1. Amen. The Bible, God said, let us make man in our image and our likeness. Amen. Jesus was there from the very beginning of creation. Well, as with any particular, amen, appliance, car, electronic device, etc., amen, they often come with a manufacturer's warranty and guarantee. I want y'all to get this now. Amen. When these items break or malfunction, we sometimes have to call the manufacturer for parts or replacement or service. Well, since we were created by him, then he knows all about us and is able to meet our every need. Well, preacher, what are you saying this morning? Amen. So many times, amen, when we are in trouble, we have to go back to our manufacturer. Oh, good God Almighty. Amen. Every now and again. Amen. This old body, this temple that we live in. Amen. Sometimes manufactured. Amen. And malfunctioning, man. Sometimes our footsteps, amen, get a little short. Amen. Can I preach like the old preachers? And sometimes our eyesight get a little dim. Amen. Sometimes, amen, the things, amen, that we go through get the best of us. But that's when we have to go back to the manufacturer. Amen. And get some kind of replacement part. Amen. Brother Candy, can I use you for a second? Amen. Just a few months ago, amen, that old knee that you have, that God gave you, amen, began to wear out on you. Amen. So you had to call on the manufacturer. Amen. And the manufacturer, amen, Jesus gave man knowledge to create and formulate, amen, an artificial knee. Amen. Why did he do it? you. He created a replacement because he cared for you. He understood there was still work for you to do. So in that need, amen, went out. You went back to the manufacturer. I don't know what the name brand is, but all I know that my Lord and Savior created the man that created the need that took place inside of you. And because he loved you, you still able to walk and not be weary. You be able to walk and not faint. Somebody say yeah. Somebody say yeah. Somebody say yeah. Oh God. Every now and then, my body begin to ache. Every now and then, amen, my footsteps begin to get a little short. But when I go through my sickness, I can call on my manufacturer. I can call on the one who created me, and he will make a service call. It matters not if it's in the morning, it matters not if it's in the noonday, it can be in the midnight hour, but I can call on my manufacturer, and he will come. Somebody say yeah. That's why I seek him, because he loves me. That's why I seek him, because he made me. Somebody give him praise right now. So the first thing, why should we seek Jesus? Is because he created you. The second thing, why should you seek Jesus? Is because he purchased you. Well, Pastor, wait a minute. You just said he made us. What you mean he purchased us? I'm glad you asked. 1 Corinthians 6:20 tells us, for ye are bought with a price. Therefore glorify God in your body and in your spirit, which are God's. Hold on, Pastor, wait a minute. He had to buy what was already his. And what he also created. Hold on. It's like you allowing your neighbor to borrow your lawnmower. And then all of a sudden, your neighbor have a yard sale. And you go to the yard sale and you look around and you see the lawnmower that you own and bought with your own money on sale. And to add insult to injury, what your neighbor did not know was that your lawnmower was a custom-made lawnmower. What you mean, Pastor, was custom-made? The body was a John Deere. The engine was a Bridge and Stratton. The handle came from a snapper. The wheels, amen, were those Troy built. It was custom made just for you. So you created the lawnmower. You bought the parts for the lawnmower. And now here you are having to purchase the lawnmower that already belongs to you. Well, amen, you have to understand that. Because of sin, we were captives to sin. Yeah, because of sin. But God, somebody say, but God. But God sent his son as a ransom for you and I. Yes, he paid the ultimate price. Amen. Not only was it an ultimate price, but it was a costly price. Amen. For our freedom, that we may no longer be slaves unto sin. Amen. You got to understand something. Amen. amen, the price that Jesus paid for you and I just wasn't anything cheap. Good God Almighty. It wasn't, as somebody I know say, cheap. Amen. This price, amen, cost Jesus his life. Amen. This price cost the blood to be shed. Amen. The price for you and I caused, amen, a crown of thorns to be placed on his head. Amen. The price that he paid caused him to be beat and whipped all night long. Amen. I feel like preaching now. Amen. This price that he paid, amen, caused him to be pierced in his side. Amen. Y'all don't hear me this morning. The price that Jesus paid caused him to be spat on. The price that Jesus paid caused him, amen, to be criticized. The price that Jesus paid caused his clothes to be rent. The price that Jesus paid caused him to be nailed to an old cross. The price that Jesus paid caused him to give vinegar for water. Amen. The price that Jesus paid caused his blood and water come streaming down. The price that Jesus paid caused him his entire life. But why did he do it? Because he loved you and I. Amen. For the Bible says that God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whosoever, amen, or whosoever, black or white, whosoever, rich or poor, whosoever, tall or short, whosoever, big or skinny, whosoever, money or no money, whosoever, a bank executive or a bus driver, whosoever, anybody that will call on the name of the Lord, and anybody that do not call on his name, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life. The Bible says that God loved you and I even to the point that when they asked him, are you the Messiah? He did not say a mumbling word, but in the garden of Gethsemane, he prayed, Father, if it be thy will, take this cup from me, but not my will,